Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Harihi Om. Namaste. Welcome to session 89 of the Sundarakandam learning series. We are almost at the end of the 35th Sarga. Here, Rama and Lakshmana's physical characteristics have been described by Hanuman at the behest of Sita Mata. She wanted to know how did the Vanaras and the great princes Rama and Lakshmana meet. Hanuman tells the whole story, including that of Bali Vadha, the Sakhyam of friendship between Sugriva and Rama Lakshmana, and finally how he was dispatched as a messenger along with Angada's troop, which left in the southern direction, and how they were guided by Sampati towards Ravana's kingdom, where he told that Sita Mata was abducted by Ravana and kept. So now we continue with the 76th shloka of this sarga. Mayeyam asahayena Mayeyam asahayena Charata kamarupina Charata kamarupina Dakshina Diganukranta Dakshina Diganukranta Tvanmarga Vichayishina Tvanmarga Vichayishina Mayeyam asahayena Charata kamarupina Mayeyam asahayena Charata kamarupina Dakshinadik anukranta Tvanmarga Vichayishina Dakshinadik anukranta Tvanmarga Vichayishina. Together. Mayeyam asahayena Charata kamarupina Dakshinadighanukranta Tvanmarga Vichayishina. So here, Anukrantaha Asit. We have to add the verb. Okay. What is the meaning? Let us see. Tvanmarga Vichayishina Kamarupina Asahayena Charata Maya. Everything is in Tritiya Vibhakti. Maya means by me. So who is saying this? Hanuman is telling this to Sita Mata. He had told in the previous shloka, remember, I alone had crossed over to the other side of the ocean to Lanka, and I searched the city of Ravana's city, and I managed to see you immersed in grief. Okay, now he's telling by me, Maya. What kind of Maya? All the other words are adjectives. Charata, one who is roaming around constantly. Why? When he entered Lanka, Hanuman did not sit in one place and say, let me have a sip of water also. What did he do? He was roaming constantly in search of Sita Mata. Asahayena, without any help. On the contrary, he was in hostile enemy territory. Okay, in the enemy territory of Lanka, bilkul asahayena, absolutely without any help. Okay, who is he? Tvanmarga Vichayishina, one who was intent on finding Sita Mata. Tvanmarga, your location. Vichayishina, one who is intent on searching, finding. Kamarupina, one who can take any form at will. Okay, by me, who can take any form at will. Iyam Dakshinadik Anukranta. Iyam, this Dakshinadik, southern direction, Anukranta, has been reached. That is why Asit. Okay, Iyam Dakshinadisha Anukranta Asit. So when he refers to himself as being a Kamarupi, what he means to tell is that not only, remember, he shrunk his form to that size of a cat. Later, he will also show large form to Sita Mata. Okay, but when he tells that he is capable of taking any form at will, it means, it actually signifies that, remember, I had mentioned this even in the 9th Sarga. When Ravana's Antapura, inner quarters, were entered by Hanuman, Nobody is allowed to enter the inner quarters. Nobody is allowed to enter the Ashokavana except Ravana. No male is allowed. How was Hanuman allowed? Because he's a Kamarupi. He has the power of magic to conceal him. So all the enemy radars that will, point out to the presence of, an invader will all fall silent, because Hanuman has the power to take any form at will and to escape all those radars. So he is a Kamarupi. So he's telling Sita Mata, I can take any form at will, and that's how I managed to enter the southern direction. Namely, I managed to enter the Ashokavana where you are concealed. Okay. This is being told by Ramayana Shiromani commentary and also by Tilaka. Both the commentaries, Ramayana Tilaka commentary also says the same thing. Kamarupi reference is to say that he could enter even Ravana's Antapura without being detected. Okay, so now we move to the next shloka. Dishtyaham hari sainyanam Dishtyaham hari sainyanam Tvannasham anushochatam Tvannasham anushochatam Apaneshyami santapam Apaneshyami santapam Tavadhigamashamsanat Tavadhigamashamsanat Dishtyaham harisainyānam Tvannasham anushochatam Dishtyaham harisainyānam Tvannasham anushochatam Apaneshyami santapam Tavadhigamashamsanat Apaneshyami santapam Tavadhigamashamsanat. Together. Dishtyaham harisainyānam Tvannasham anushochata Apaneshyami santapam Tavadhigamashamsanat. So here Hanuman describes the consequence of having found Sita. Apaneshyami. Rekha ji, is there a part of Veda?
Ma'am, is this Ashamsanat or Shamsanat, ma'am?
Shamsanat. You can say it as Shamsanat. You won't say Sham. You won't have time to close your mouth so much and say. So you will take the Anunasika associated with Sir, which doesn't exist. So imagine a Chandra Bindu on top of the Sir. How will you say? That way you should say Shamsanat. Okay. We don't say Shamsanat.
Okay.
Because if you keep chanting fast, you will find that you won't have the matra space to tell Shamsanat. Shamsanat. These are Sandhi rules for Ucharana specifically, and they are applicable only on a Vaikalpika basis. Vaikalpika means it's as per your choice. If you choose not to say Shamsanat, you can say Shamsanat, but you will be taking more time. That's all. It's more efficient to do the Sandhi. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Because we may not remember all the Sandhi rules, we may not know all the Sandhi rules. As we keep chanting, we will get it also. Okay, so now seeing the meaning, Apaneshyami, I will remove. What will he remove? He says, because I have found you, I will remove the sorrow of the Vanaras. Okay, Dishtya, by great fortune, by good luck. Aham, I. Tvannasham anushochatam harisainyānam santapam. Tvannasham, your destruction, your loss. Anushochatam, those who are mourning. Harisainyānam, the monkey troops. The monkey troops who are mourning your loss. Santapam, their grief. Harisainyānam is in Shashti Vibhakti, which means of the monkey troops. What of the monkey troops? The grief of the monkey troops, that they haven't found Sita Mata. So, that grief, Tava Abhigama Shansanat. Tava, your. Abhigama Shansanat. By Shansa means to tell. Shansanat, Panchami Vibhakti, due to telling. Telling of what? Abhigama, that you have been found. By telling them that you have been found, I will remove the sorrow of the monkeys who are mourning your loss on the other side of the ocean. That's all Hanuman is telling her to Sita Mata. Okay. All this is to tell her that you're not alone. There are so many people mourning your loss on the other side of the ocean. I'll go back. I'll reassure them. We will all come back for you. Rama will come back for you. Again and again, Hanuman is speaking very positive words. He doesn't, for example, you notice, Amekam Tareshami, the implication there when he said it was not to boast saying that only I could cross the ocean. The implication was, me, a lowly messenger, could cross the ocean. There are so many bigger and better monkeys there. They can do a better job than me. They will all cross the ocean. All of us will come and retrieve you. So, whatever be the thing, he doesn't give a negative connotation. He only speaks very positively. Even here, the positivity that we must understand from this shloka is that the entire monkey troops are mourning your absence. They are there on the other end of the shore. I will go and remove their grief, is to imply that they are there for you. So we move forward. Dishtya hi mamana vyartham. Dishtya hi mamana vyartham. Devi sagara langhanam. Devi sagara langhanam. Prapsyamyahamidam dishtya. प्राप्स्याम्यहमिदं दिष्ट्या त्वद्दर्शनकृतं यशः त्वद्दर्शनकृतं यशः दिष्ट्या हि मम न व्यर्थं देवि सागरलङ्घनम् दिष्ट्या हि मम न व्यर्थं देवि सागरलङ्घनम् प्राप्स्याम्यहमिदं दिष्ट्या त्वद्दर्शनकृतं यशः प्राप्स्याम्यहमिदं दिष्ट्या त्वद्दर्शनकृतं यशः together दिष्ट्या हि मम न व्यर्थं देवि सागरलङ्घनं प्राप्स्याम्यहमिदं दिष्ट्या त्वद्दर्शनकृतं यशः prapsyami, I will get, says Hanuman. Hey Devi, O Devi, Dishtya, by great fortune, Mama Sagara Langhanam, na vyartham hi, my crossing over the ocean is not wasted, vyartham wasted, okay, my crossing over the ocean has not been wasted. Then, Dishtya aham, by good fortune, I, Tvat darshana kritam idam yashaha prapsyami. Tvat darshana kritam. Okay, cost due to seeing you. Tvat darshana kritam. Cost due to seeing you. Idam yashaha. This fame prapsyami. I will attain. So Hanuman is telling you are a much wanted person. She is mourning. Rama is not thinking of me. Has he found someone to marry? He's heard all these things. Remember, sitting in the Shimshuka Vriksha, he's heard entire lamentations of Sita Mata. He has not told her that she has heard all that. But by his words, he's reassuring her. You are a much wanted person. By having seen you, my entire crossing over the ocean is not wasted. That's one good thing. Second thing, not only that, I will now get Kirti, I will get Yashas because I found you. Sita Mata, you are so in demand. Everyone is missing you. Everyone wants you. Everyone will celebrate me because I found you. So true, no? Who's the hero of Sundarakandam? Hanuman only, no? Till date we are celebrating him, no? Because why? It is not because of his karyam. Yeah, he is right from the beginning. He tells, Yata Raghava Nirmuktaha Sharaha. In the first Sarga he says, like an arrow released by Rama from his bow, I am crossing the ocean. So his very, very clear idea that I am only doing Rama's work automatically makes it successful. So he says, by seeing you, I will get great fame. So Sita Mata was like, see, people want me, people missing me, people need me there. So very nicely he is reassuring her. There. राघवश्च महावीर्यः राघवश्च महावीर्यः क्षिप् Kshipram tvam abhipatshyate. Kshipram tvam abhipatshyate. Samitra bandhavam hatva. Samitra bandhavam hatva. Ravanam rakshasadhipam. Ravanam rakshasadhipam. Raghavascha mahaviryah. Kshipram tvam abhipatshyate. Raghavascha mahaviryah. Kshipram tvam abhipatshyate. Samitra bandhavam hatva. Ravanam rakshasadhipam. Samitra bandhavam hatva. Ravanam rakshasadhipam. Together. Raghavascha mahaviryah. Kshipram tvam abhipatshyate. Samitra bandhavam hatva. Ravanam rakshasadhipam. Abhipatshyate. Same, very similar lines he speaks before in the earlier sargas also, when he is trying to reassure Sita Mata that Rama is coming quickly for her. Abhipatsyate. He will reach you. Who? Mahaviryaha Raghavaha. The great, the brave, the one filled with valor, great valor, that Raghava. Cha Kshipram, very quickly. Samitra Ravanam Samitra Bandhavam. Rakshasadhipam Ravanam Samitra Bandhavam Hatva. Ravana, the ruler of the Rakshasas, Samitra Bandhavam, along with his mitras, friends, and bandhus, relatives, Hatva, having killed. Tvam Abhipatsyate, you he will reach. So Rama, very shortly after killing Ravana and the other asuras, his kith and kin, will very shortly reach you. This is a summary of the shloka. Now he is going to his story, backstory. Why? To build more credibility. Okay. He's actually sold Sita Mata with that line that I crossed the ocean in a very matter of fact way. But now he wants to tell about his backstory, because she'll still think, I told I'm a Kamarupi, I'm magical. What if she still doesn't believe me? What if she thinks I'm a Kamarupi Rakshasa, like that is Ravana himself? Let me clarify my lineage. So he now talks about his lineage. Malyavan nama vaidehi nama vaidehi girina uttamo girihi girina uttamo girihi tato bhyagachat gokarnam parvatam kesari harihi parvatam kesari harihi. Yeah, Shamlaji, any part of it?
No. I think there was a internet problem. No, internet problem, because I didn't get the first line. I don't know whether it was from my end or your end.
No, it was breaking actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could hear, correct.
Okay. I'll
We
do
couldn't-
sentence once more. I don't know what happened. I didn't get an indication, but I'll still do sentence by sentence once more. So we'll catch up. Malyavan nama vaidehi girina uttamo girihi. Malyavan nama vaidehi girina uttamo girihi. Tato bhyagachat gokarnam parvatam kesari harihi. Tato bhyagachat gokarnam parvatam kesari harihi. Together. Malyavan nama vaidehi girina uttamo girihi. Tato bhyagachat gokarnam parvatam kesari harihi. So here Bhattapada in Ramayana Tilaka very nicely says, everywhere Valmiki has been addressing Hanuman as Pavanatmaja. He himself has introduced himself as Pavanatmaja. There might be a doubt in Sita Mata's mind. Monkey son of Vayu. How is it possible? To dispel that doubt, this backstory. So here he says, He Vaidehi. There is an implication as to why he is addressing her as Vaidehi. We will see that in a minute or two. He Vaidehi, Janakatmaja. Girinam Uttamaha Malyavan Nama Girihi. Girinam Uttamaha. Among the Giris, among the mountains. Okay. Uttamaha, Sreshtaha. Malyavan Nama Girihi. There is a mountain called the Malyavan mountain. Okay. Tataha, from there. Kesari Harihi. There is a monkey by name Kesari. Okay. Gokarnam Parvatam Gachati. Gokarnam Parvatam Agachat. Gokarnam Parvatam Agachat. Went to the Gokarna mountain. From the Malyavan mountain. We must understand the Malyavan mountain by the name only. Malyavan means with the Malya, could possibly be one of the mountains of the Western Ghats. From there, he went to Gokarna, which is also northern part of Western Ghats, right? South of Goa. So from there, from this Malyavan mountain, he went to Gokarna mountain. Go Kesari Hari. Okay. This Vaidehi, hold on to that word. We will get back to Vaidehi in a minute. Let's move the slide. Sachadevarshibhirdishtaha. Sachadevarshibhirdishtaha. Pita mama mahakapihi. Pita mama mahakapihi. Tirthena dipate punye. Tirthena dipate punye. Shambhasadanamudharat. Shambhasadanamudharat. Sachadevarshibhirdishtaha. Pita mama mahakapihi. Sachadevarshibhirdishtaha. Pita mama mahakapihi. Tirthena dipate punye. Shambhasadanamudharat. Tirthena dipate punye. Shambhasadanamudharat. Together. Sachadevarshibhirdishtaha. Pita mama mahakapihi. Tirthena dipate punye. Shambhasadanamudharat. Uddharat. Killed. Ut. Yogaha. Harat. Har means to also kill. Then Devarshibhihi Tishtaha. Devarshibhihi, by the Devarshis. Tishtaha, Adishtaha, one who is ordered, one who was ordered by the Devarshis. Mama Pita, my father. Saha Mahakapihi, that great monkey. Nadipatehe Punye Tirthe. Nadipati. Nadipati does not refer to a river. Nadipati refers to the ocean. Nadipatehe, of the oceans. Punye Tirthe, at the holy place. We all know Gokarna is a holy place. It's a whole backstory to Gokarna, right? Gokarna is an extremely holy place. We find the Gokarneshwara temple there. Nadipatehe Punye Tirthe. At that Punye Tirtha, Shambhasadanam Uddharat. The killing of Shamba, he undertook. He undertook the task of killing Shambhasura. So Kesari was ordered by the Devarishis to go from the Malyavan mountains to the Gokarna mountain and kill the Asura by name Shambhasura. Okay, so he killed Shambhasura. Now, this story happens when he was away. Tasyaham harina kshetre. Tasyaham harina kshetre. Jato vatena maithili. Jato vatena maithili. हनुमानिति विख्यातो हनुमानिति विख्यातो लोके स्वेनैव कर्मणा लोके स्वेनैव कर्मणा तस्याहं हरिणः क्षेत्रे जातो वा तेन मैथिली तस्याहं हरिणः क्षेत्रे जातो वा तेन मैथिली हनुमानिति विख्यातो लोके स्वेनैव कर्मणा हनुमानिति विख्यातो लोके स्वेनैव कर्मणा together तस्याहं हरिणः क्षेत्रे जातो वा तेन मैथिली हनुमानिति विख्यातो लोके स्वेनैव कर्मणा okay hey Maithili okay oh princess of Mithila Hanumaniti vikhyatah asmi okay but yeah aham I tasya asmi is a verb tasya harinah kshetre in that monkey's field. I'll explain the meaning in a little while. First understand the literal meaning. In that tasya of that harinaha of that monkey's kshetre in his field vatena jataha born jataha means one who is born vatena means by vayu by wind one who is born by wind swena karmana by my work eva swena karmana eva by my work only loke in the world Hanuman iti by name of Hanuman vikhyatah I am known asmi vikhyatah asmi I am known. So what does this mean? In that monkey's field here refers to, it is a very common sahitya usage, a person's field is his wife. So Anjana, okay, so in Anjana I was born by Vayu or due to Vayu. So Vayu had me through Anjana. But because I was born in the field of Kesari, I am known as a monkey. I am also known as Kesari's son. Okay, so since I was born to his wife, I am Kesari's son. But who is my biological father? Vayu. So in a very neat, elegant way, instead of saying that Vayu married or Vayu had me through Anjana, very nicely he says, Harinah kshetre jata vatena jataha. Okay, in a neat phrase, he summarizes his backstory. So my biological father is Vayu, my mother is Anjana Devi, she is the wife of Kesari, therefore I am Kesari Putra. Okay, and then he says, I am not limited by my birth. My deeds, Swena Karmana, by my deeds, I am known as Hanuman. You will all remember the story of how when Hanuman was a child, he went to the Surya Bhagavan, right? To catch Surya Bhagavan. And Indra, when he unleashed a Vajrayuda, he fell down, right? At the time, his jaw was disfigured. So one with a special jaw, Hanuman, one with a Hanu means jaw. So one with a special kind of jaw, Hanuman. So one who was able to take on the Vajrayuda and live to tell the tale. By my deeds, I came to be known as Hanuman. So my birth is one part of me. My valor, my prowess, my history of what I have done so far is another part of me. So very nicely, in a very polished way, Hanuman talks about his ancestry. He talks about his deeds without boasting. How many of us can do that? In today's world, everybody is taught to speak very positively and nicely about ourselves, and it's considered a bad thing if you can't talk nicely about yourself. Correct? And we come from a culture where people don't talk about themselves. Correct? And we have changed. We have trained our children to open their mouths and sell themselves, to talk about their good things, to talk about the positive points. If the audience is discerning, if the person who's listening is discerning, then the speaker does not have to give a great self-introduction. That's how Hanuman is introducing also. The introduction is so polished, so neat, without a bit of a boast. He's crossed the ocean. He's a son of Vayu. And he is born in the field of Kesari, namely born to Kesari's wife. Kesari is the leader of the monkeys. And by my deeds I'm known as Hanuman. And all these points conveyed neatly, without an element of boast. Okay, so why Vaidehi? Her backstory is also very similar. She belongs to Videha, correct? But is Janaka her father? Where was she found? Literally in the Kshetra of Videha. So who took ownership of her and who became the father? Janaka. But is her father known? No. But who's her father? Janaka only. So that way, you must be familiar with this concept. So to hint at that, he calls her Vaidehi. Okay, even when he calls her Maithili, you are the beloved princess of Mithila. You are known by your deeds as the princess, and that is followed by I am known by my deeds as Hanuman. You, Vaidehi, found in the field, became the beloved princess of Mithila. I, Hanuman, born to Anjana Devi through Vayu Bhagavan, and with Kesari as my formal father, I am known through my deeds as Hanuman. So a very nice, subtle identity he is establishing, very subtle self-introduction he is doing, thereby engendering great confidence in Sita Mata that indeed he is no normal monkey, born to Vayu, with Kesari as his father. He is not a normal monkey. So that confidence comes in Sita Mata. That is the whole purpose of telling this backstory. Okay, so now we'll move forward a little. Are there any questions in this? Is everything clear? Kshetra, Vatena Jataha. I've explained it as clearly as I can. Any doubts, ask me. Why is wife known as field mari? If you're going to ask value questions, I'll tell you it's just usage. There's nothing derogatory or exalting or anything about it. It's just usage. Okay. So, no further questions, I'll move forward. See, now he's talking about Rama's guna, his gunas. Vishwasartham tu Vaidehi. Vishwasartham tu Vaidehi. Bharturukta maya gunaha. Bharturukta maya gunaha. Achiradraghavo Devi. Achiradraghavo Devi. Twamito naitanaghe. Twamito naitanaghe. Vishwasartham tu Vaidehi. Bharturukta maya gunaha. Vishwasartham tu Vaidehi. Bharturukta maya gunaha. Achiradraghavo Devi. Twamito naitanaghe. Achiradraghavo Devi. Twamito naitanaghe. Together. Vishwasartham tu Vaidehi. Bharturukta maya gunaha. Achiradraghavo Devi. Twamito naitanaghe. So, itaha naita bhavati. He anaghe. So first is bhavati we can add. So Vaidehi. He Vaidehi. O princess of Videha. Vishwasartham maya vartuhu gunaha uktaha. Vishwasartham, for engendering confidence. Maya, by me. Bhartuhu, your husbands. Gunaha, qualities. Uktaha, have been described. Implication is your husband's qualities. The backstory of how your husband met Sugriva, how he killed Vali, how the monkeys were sent to find you, how I came here, my backstory. Everything is included in Vartuhu Guna. Okay. So, Uktaha, have been told. Hey Devi, O radiant queen. Raghavaha Achirat Rama without any delay. Tvam you itaha from here. Naita you will be led away by Rama very shortly. He Anaghe, oh one who is blameless in the entire affair. Okay, Anindita Anagha. Anagha means one who is without an agha. Agha means papa. Anagha means one without any sin. So sinless. So, oh sinless lady. That's why Anagha is a beautiful name to keep. It's Lakshmi Devi's name also. Correct? Anagha Adbhuta Charitra. Lalita Sahasranamam, that name comes. When we are naming girl children, no, it's a very beautiful name to keep. Anagha. My niece's name is also Anagha. Anagha means one without any sins. Okay. So, Anaghe, oh sinless lady. Rama will very shortly lead you from here. Evam Vishwasita Sita, Evam Vishwasita Sita, Hetu Bhishoka Karishita, Hetu Bhishoka Karishita, Upapannaira Bhigyanaihi, Upapannaira Bhigyanaihi, Tutam Tam Avagachati, Tutam Tam Avagachati. Evam Vishwasita Sita Hetubhi Shoka Karishita. Evam Vishwasita Sita Hetubhi Shoka Karishita. Upapannaira Bhigyanaihi Utam Tam Avagachati. Upapannaira Bhigyanaihi Utam Tam Avagachati. Together. Evam Vishwasita Sita Hetubhi Shoka Karishita Upapannaira Bhigyanaihi Dutam Tam Avagachati. Avagachati, understands. This is told in Latlakara, present tense, in the sense of past tense. She understood, we must understand. Okay, so understands. What does she understand? Shoka Karshita Sita. One who has become tormented by grief, one who has become lean due to grief. Shoka Karshita. Karshana means to become lean, thin. Puinj edukkaradu we say in Tamil, no, that meaning. Okay, to twist and come out. Shoka Karshita, one who has been twisted by grief. Sita, evam, in this way. Ketubihi, Vishwasita, by plausible reasons. Ketu means cause. Ketubihi, na, with sufficient, proper reasons. Vishwasita, one who was reassured. Upapannaihi, upapanna, evidence, with evidences. Abhigyanaihi, with identification marks. Whose identification? Rama's identification marks. Okay. Tam dutam avagachati. She understands Hanuman. Tam means Hanumanta. Tam Hanuman. She understands him to be the Duta. Okay, so convinced through plausible reasoning, okay, with evidences and with identification marks. Okay, Sita Mata understands Hanuman to indeed be a genuine messenger. That is the meaning of this shloka. Abhigyana, you all know, right? That which brings it back to Jnana, Abhigyana. So you've seen it before, you come back and see it again, Abhigyana. So what is that? Identification mark. Atulam jagata harsham, atulam jagata harsham, praharshena cha janaki, praharshena cha janaki, netrabhyam vakrapakshmabhyam. Netrabhyam vakrapakshmabhyam mumochanandajam jalam mumochanandajam jalam atulam jagata harsham praharshena cha janaki atulam jagata harsham praharshena cha janaki netrabhyam vakrapakshmabhyam Mumochanandajam jalam netrabhyam vakrapakshmabhyam Umochanandajam jalam. Together. Atulan chagata harisham praharishena cha janaki netrabhyam vakrapakshvabhyam umochanandana anandajam jalam. Mumocha, she released. Okay, what released? Tears released. Janaki, Sita Mata. Atulam harsham gata. Atulam, incomparable. Harsham, happiness. Gata, one who has reached. So she was one who had reached incomparable happiness. Cha, and praharishena, with joy. Vakrapakshvabhyam. Vakra means curved. Pakshma means eyelashes. With her curved eyelashes, from her curved eyelashes, eyelashed, netrabhyam, eyes. So from her eyes with curved eyelashes, anandajam jalam. Jalam, water, tears. Anandajam, generated out of happiness. Okay. Mumocha, released. So she cried tears of happiness. Okay. On when filled with indescribable happiness, okay, out of sheer joy, she cried. Charutatvadanam tasyaha, charutatvadanam tasyastamra shuklayate kshanam, tamra shuklayate kshanam, ashobhata vishalakshya. Ashobhata vishalakshya rahumukta ivodurat, rahumukta ivodurat, charutatpadanam tasyastamra shuklayate kshanam, charutatpadanam tasyastamra shuklayate kshanam, ashobhata vishalakshya rahumukta ivodurat, ashobhata vishalakshya rahumukta ivodurat. Together. Charutatvadanam tasyastamra shuklayate kshanam, ashobhata vishalakshya rahumukta ivodurat. Ashobhata, shone. Vishalaksyaha, tasyaha, charu tamra shuklayate kshanam tat vadaram ashobhata. Her face glowed. Okay, whose face? Vishalaksyaha, of one with large eyes. Sitayaha, tasyaha, sitayaha. Charu. All these words are adjectives for vadaram. Charu, beautiful. Tamra, tamra shuklayate kshanam. This we see in Saundarya Lahari. Pavitrikattum naha pashupati paradhina hridaye dayamitrair netraihi aruna dhavala shyamaruchibihi. Aruna dhavala shyamaruchibihi. Eyes have three colors. Here eyes have two colors. Tamra, shukla. Black is implied. Eyeballs are black. So tamra, tinged with red. Shukla, white. Shuklaya, shuklaya tekshanam. Okay, ikshana, eyes. Shuklaya, appearing like. Tatvadaram, that face. So the face, beautiful face, with a wide, beautiful eyes, tinged with red. How did it appear? Rahu muktaha udurat iva ashobhata. This we have seen before also. Udurat, moon. Udu means stars. Rat, Raja, king of stars. Udurat, moon. Rahu muktaha, as if freed from the clutches of Rahu, eclipse. The moon that has been freed from the eclipse. Eva, like that, ashobhata. Essentially, the grief had lifted. She was happy and her face shone beautifully like the moon. So now we go to the next look. Hanumantam kapim vyaktam, Hanumantam kapim vyaktam, manyate nanyateti sa, manyate nanyateti sa, अथोवाच हनूमांस्ताम् अथोवाच हनूमांस्ताम् उत्तरं प्रियदर्शनाम् उत्तरं प्रियदर्शनाम् हनुमन्तं कपिं व्यक्तं मन्यते नान्यथेति सा हनुमन्तं कपिं व्यक्तं मन्यते नान्यथेति सा अथोवाच हनूमांस्ताम् उत्तरं प्रियदर्शनाम् अथोवाच हनूमांस्ताम् उत्तरं प्रियदर्शनाम् हनुमन्तं कपिं व्यक्तं मन्यते नान्यथेति सा अथोवाच हनूमांस्ताम् उत्तरं प्रियदर्शनाम् उवाच spoke सा उवाच सीता माता spoke हनुमन्तं व्यक्तं कपिं मन्यते believing Hanuman to be a real kapi, clearly a monkey. Vyaktam, manifested, clearly believing Hanuman to be a monkey. Na anyatha, not anything else. Iti, in this way. Atha, therefore, Hanuman Priyadarshanam tam Uttaram uvacha. To Hanuman, who was beloved to her, she spoke these words. So, believing that Hanuman is, did I add the next shloka? Did I tell the correct thing? Hanumantam kapim vyaktam athovacha. Correct. So, believing Hanuman to be the kapi that he really appears to be, he was beloved in sight to her, and she spoke these words to him. Okay, next shloka. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask. एतत्ते सर्वमाख्यातम् Hanuman uvacha. Sorry, mistake. Let's just go back. There are two sentences in the previous thing. That is why in the Giri book it's been split and given, right? And in the way I have taken it, I should take it as two sentences. Sa Hanumantam Vyaktam Kapi iti manyate. One sentence. She believed Hanuman to really be a kapi. Full stop. Second sentence. So there the verb is manyate, believes. Second sentence, uvacha is the verb. Spoke. Who spoke? Hanuman's tam uvacha. Hanuman spoke these words to her. And here she is described as Priyadarshana, one who is beloved inside. I just realized that I had told it as she spoke, thinking Sa Hanumantam uvacha, but it is Sa Hanuman Tam uvacha. Hanuman spoke to her. She is described as Priyadarshana, one who is beloved to look, one who is beloved in appearance. For whom? For Hanuman. Okay, so Hanuman spoke these words to her. I hope the confusion is sorted. I made a mistake when I said she spoke these words. It should be understood as first line separate, second line separate. First line is she believed Hanuman indeed to be a monkey and nothing else. Second line is Hanuman spoke these words to her. How is she described? One who is pleasing to see, Priyadarshana. Okay, Tam Uttaram. In turn, he spoke to her. Okay, clear? 1 minute, let me just change the screen a bit to see everyone's faces. Is it clear to everyone? Can I move forward? Okay, great. Etatte sarvamakhyatam samashvasihi maithili kim karomi katham vate रोचते प्रतियाम्यहम् एतत्ते सर्वमाख्यातम् समाश्वसिहि मैथिली एतत्ते सर्वमाख्यातम् समाश्वसिहि मैथिली Kim karomi katham vate rochate pratiyamyaham. Kim karomi katham vate rochate pratiyamyaham. Together. Etatte sarvamakhyatam samashvasihi maithili. Kim karomi katham vate rochate pratiyamyaham. Many verbs. Samashvasihi. May you be reassured. So let's take the first sentence. Maithili. Hey Maithili. Hey Sita Mata. Te etat sarvam akyatam. Te. To you. Etat sarvam. All this. Akyatam. Has been clearly narrated. Samashvasihi. May you be reassured. Kim ka, next sentence. Kim karomi is also a verb. Kim karomi. What shall I do? Te katham va rochate. Rochate is also a verb. Te, for you. Katham va, in whatever pleases you. Rochate, rochate. Katham va rochate, whatever pleases you. In what way you want me to act? What pleases you? Okay. Pratiyami aham. Aham pratiyami. I will follow. Okay, I will obey. So, I have told you everything as is. You may trust me and tell me what to do. What pleases you, I will do. Is what Hanuman is again telling her. Here, again, Govindaraja commentary says that this statement is made to tell whatever pleases you, I will do. Hanuman tells Sita Mata to say, I am not just a monkey, small monkey. I am capable of doing what you want me to do. So, I will do it for you. Trust me. Ask me what you want and I will do it. Okay. Next shloka. Hate sure sayyati shambhasadane. Hate sure sayyati shambhasadane. Kapi pravirena maharshi chodanat. Kapi pravirena maharshi chodanat. Tatosmi vayu prabhavoti maithili. Tatosmi vayu prabhavoti maithili. Prabhavatastat pratimascha vanaraha. Prabhavatastat pratimascha vanaraha. Hate sure sayyati shambhasadane. Kapi pravirena maharshi chodanat. Hate sure sayyati shambhasadane. Kapi pravirena maharshi chodanat. Tatosmi vayu prabhavoti maithili. Prabhavatastat pratimascha vanaraha. Tatosmi vayu prabhavoti maithili. Prabhavatastat pratimascha vanaraha. Together. Hate sure sayyati shambhasadane. Kapi pravirena maharshi chodanat. Tatosmi vayu prabhavoti maithili. Prabhavatastat pratimascha vanaraha. Asmi, I am added here as a verb. Maithili, hey Sita Mata. Sayyati shambhasadane sati. Sayyati shambhasadane. In a fight with Shambhasura, Sayyuga means fight. Okay, so in a fight with Shambhasura, Shambhasadane, Asure Kapipravarena, Asure, Shambhasadane, Asure. In a fight with the Asura Shambhasadana, Kapipravarena, due to the by the great monkey. Pravara means great. Kapipravara means by the great monkey. Maharshi Chodanat, due to being motivated by the Maharshis. Hate Sati, one who was killed, when he was killed. Atha, and then Vayu Prabhavaha, out of Vayu's strength. Prabhavataha, out of his power. Tat Pratimaha Vanaraha, and in his image. I am a monkey. Vanaraha asmi, I am. So I am born to Vayu. I have his power and strength. I am the son of Kesari who single-handedly vanquished Shambhasadana. So being such a great person, in the sense he is not boasting of his greatness, but simply telling that I am capable of fulfilling what you want. You tell me what I must do, I will do it for you. As a son of Vayu and son of Kesari, I can promise that. Okay. So with this reassurance from Hanuman, this Sarga is over. When you find in the next Sarga, he does something interesting. Why he does it, we will see in the next class. Okay. So if there are no further questions, we can go into the concluding shlokas. Let's stop now. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण